Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of Scratches with your host of Validation X145 on the PC. Yeah, of course I think this game only came out on the PC, so duh. But yeah, this is the new horror game I'm playing now. Decided to go for something a little bit different, and this has been sitting on my shelf for about, I don't know, 2 months, something like that. And I've really been wanting to play it, but then I got distracted with other games, so, you know, you guys know how it is. But yeah, let's get right into this game. It's supposed to be a really scary horror game that's mostly a point and click. A little bit like Myst, not really, kinda, sorta, not really. So let me just check the setup here. All looks good. Alright, let's start a brand new game.
At Blackwood Manor one cold Saturday morning amidst a thick veil of fog. The weather didn't look good, and there was an unnatural calm surrounding the area, yet I soon became entangled with the place.
Well now, I guess we've arrived at a manor. Interesting. And there's our car. So yeah, this is a little bit like Myst, where it's more of a point and click. Oh man, I was gonna read the text. Oh well. But yeah, I have played about 2 minutes into this game, total, just to kind of see how it was. I have not watched any videos on it, and I haven't played this at all other than those 2 minutes. So this is going to be a completely blind run. I don't even remember what to do from here, because it's like I skipped over the cutscene and I played the 2 minutes when I first got it just to see how it was, and it looks really darn cool. The imposing main gates were guarding the entrance to the manor. Alright, so obviously this is the manor way up here. God, this place is so beautiful. And that is something I like about these types of games, because you really get to enjoy the artwork without having to move around too much. Hey, some keys. Oh, give me... That's cool. What's the car starter? Is there an inventory or something? Oh, here we go. Car keys. I had only just arrived and the idea of going driving again wasn't very tempting. Okay, fine. Fine, whatever. I guess I'll be silly and leave the keys in the ignition. Oh well. Oh yeah, and I also want to mention, it's dusk right now, so it's getting really dark. It's actually twilight at this point. And I have the shades drawn and the lights off. The only light I see is from my two monitors, this one that I'm playing in, and the little laptop that I'm recording my voice on, so yeah, fun stuff. Let's move forward a little bit. Whoa. Some of the steps we take is a little bit much. Got some, I guess, oil drums, some sort of metal barrels. Not much of a view from here, just woods. There's a padlock. Hefty lock was preventing my entry to the garage. Okay, so let's see here. I guess since there's nothing I can see, let's go back out here to the courtyard. Nice fountain. Anything here? No? Nothing? Alright, let's move forward a little bit. Dun dun dun! Okay. Enough of that. Let's go over here. Split path into the woods. Probably a beautiful garden. Let's take the path less traveled. Whee! Oh, nice view of the side of the house from here. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Commentary on this probably isn't going to be top-notch, because this is a rather atmospheric game from what I can tell so far, so I may want to be quiet for a lot of it, and it seems our main character, our protagonist, does talk, so I'll have to be careful not to talk over him. Although I don't know that he talks that often. The massive double doors leading to the interior of the chapel were locked. Alright, that was a waste of time. Can I go off to the side? No. Okay. And I can't go off to the side there either. Alright, let's go over to the path more traveled. God, this is so pretty. Yeah, let's go this way. It's really easy to get turned around, I think. Alright, let's go on the path more traveled with the beautiful stuff. So pretty. I think I can safely say that this game is a work of art rather than really a game. It's an experience. This is looking like a greenhouse. Can I open it? The door to the greenhouse was stuck, probably due to some serious rusting of its hinges. Oh, great. So, actually, hang on. Let me look at my inventory because I had a key. Great. Well, I guess I know where that key is for. Or, let's see. The greenhouse was stuck. The chapel, I didn't see a keyhole. What we can do is try to see if we can get into the barn, or the shed rather. Although I don't think it's gonna work that well. The key didn't fit there. Okay. No way I could open it with my bare hands. Okay, apparently there's multiple dialogues for each thing. Well, I'm not going to the church again. I guess this key is for the mansion. Well, not mansion, manor. But you know what I mean. No, whoops. With very little effort, the key unlocked the front door. Let's go inside. Oh, this is quaint. This is very pretty, actually. I like it. I think this is where I left off, actually, so... yeah. A majestic grandfather clock was gently ticking nearby. It was almost sleep-inducing, but I was glad it was working. Where's the phone? Phone? Oh, there it is. Hello?
Hello.
Michael, it's me.
Hey, Jerry. It's good to hear your voice.
I see that piece of junk you got there is working.
My thoughts exactly. I was afraid it'd fall apart as soon as I laid my fingers on it.
So how did you find everything? Do you like the place?
It's hard to tell yet. I'm very impressed, that's for sure.
You sound odd. Is everything okay?
Yes, it's perfectly fine. It's just that I'm in awe. I mean, pleasantly surprised. This house is like a dream come true.
So you do like it? You got me worried there for 1 second.
I'm telling you, I'm going to turn this place into a factory of horror stories.
Good. You ought to finish that book. I'm rooting for you, mate. You sure everything is in order?
Well, I just got here. Let me have a look around, and I'll get back to you if I find anything strange.
Excellent. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, so I'm guessing that our protagonist is a horror writer. Cool. I thought about calling Jerry, but I couldn't remember his number in London. Ooh, that's actually tempting because these guys are English. Ooh, should I go with a British accent or should I not? It's tempting, but I really don't want to butcher it. Boy. What's this? An umbrella. A rather torn one at that. A huge vase of oriental craftsmanship standing by the windows. Okay, I know it's pronounced vase in some circles, but please. That just sounds so weird. Just another ordinary vase. Okay, I guess I shouldn't have been that aggressive about it, but I'm sure someone's going to comment on this saying it's pronounced vase. Well, it's pronounced both ways. Tomato, tomato. I like vase better. It sounds like it looks. Ooh, a piano. I always wanted to be a pianist, but eventually found another use for my fingers. So many jokes. But yeah, I know, typewriter. I just couldn't help but make the joke. It's a very beautiful house. I like it. Man, if this is where I lived, I would be seriously happy. Nice painting. I can't help but feel that this is either a real portrait or a reference to something, and I feel bad for not knowing what it is. Oh, is this an urn? I think that's an urn. Cool. And a fireplace. The fireplace had a generous amount of wood in it, and I was relieved to know that I could warm the place up in case it got cold. I'm certainly not good at chopping trees. Well, if you're sitting on your bum all day, it's kind of hard to work up those muscles in the arms. Well, at least the upper arms. Your forearms are going to get pretty darn strong if you're using a regular typewriter. Because those things hurt when you first use them. And once again, a painting that I feel is a reference or an actual portrait, and I don't know what it is, and I feel bad for it. This one, I have no idea. It's nice, though. Man, this game is beautiful. And there's a book. Oh, the table. I wondered how long that cup of coffee had been sitting there. Yeah. It looked as if an untidy person enjoyed reading in the living room. What's this about? April 20th. During a fit of rage, I burnt my previous diary. Not that I regret it, as if my disjointed notes were worth anything. Their only purpose was to keep me sane. What for? I feel that this is my escape route, my only means of finding some inner peace. Whenever I put my pen to this paper, I feel that I can reflect upon my situation. I just wish I had more options, that's all. But I'm rambling. I must think clearly. Focus, focus. May 12th? Looks like a 12th. I've become an internal guardian, stuck between few choices, none of which are good. Do I fulfill a promise and violate everything that I believe in? The very principles of my life? Or am I condemned to spend the rest of my existence in this deadened state, a ghost with no other purpose than just being here watching? I truly have no escape. I can't find an appropriate solution to this problem, and I must pay the price. I'm a shadow of the man I used to be. Only these notes remain my testament in these moments of meditation, my sole companion. June 26th. Today, I spent the entire afternoon staring at the window, my mind a blank. Oddly enough, I really didn't care. It seems now as though it was something natural for me, a part of my personality. But I know the reason very well. I've lost my soul. I'm an empty shell, devoid of any feelings. I renounced them on that fateful day, and the worst thing is I knew there were going to be consequences. No, that's not true. Consequences were far worse than I expected. How could I be so blind? January 21st? 25th? 21st, I think. I often wonder what would have happened if we had simply reversed it all. What would happen if right now I came out and told the world what really happened? No, I'd end up rotting in jail. Although, that might be a better destiny compared to this eternal suffering. November 17th. I can't say for sure when it began. I just heard them one morning coming from my next room. The whispers. Are they real? I have been alone for too long. Have I been alone for too long? They won't stop. I can't stand it any longer. February 9th. Ever since I locked it away, that everything seems to have calmed down a bit. Perhaps James was right after all. It's madness, I know, but at this point I'd be inclined to believe anything. May. Over the years I was convinced that everything James suffered was a misfortune, a whim of destiny. For the first time ever, I'm not so sure anymore. I never thought it could happen, but I believe I understand now. If this is so, then cursed be my soul. Poor James, if I had acted in another way, then maybe things would have worked out differently. But it's too late now, and I have to suffer my Calvary. September 13th. Ugh, can't read. So much reading. Do I really want to read all this? Because there's a lot in this journal. I'll go ahead and read it. You guys can skip over it. The noises are back, although this time they're different. Before, I'd only heard them inside my head, as if someone or something was whispering, and how to put this, interrupting my thoughts. But now I can really feel them spreading around the house. What are they? September 14th. I've realized the noises are coming from down there. I don't want to think about it anymore. Down where? The basement? You have a basement? The cellar, maybe? December. They are unbearable. They get worse at night. Oh, how I wish it would stop. What is going on down there? I don't dare go near her. I don't want to know. What? March or May? Not sure. God, how many years have passed? I have lost all sense of time. I have to get out of this place. The diary disturbed me in a way I couldn't explain. Yet I felt curious about what had been tormenting that poor fellow. Well, I guess we found out who our untidy resident was. Boy. Things are already looking up. Not. Alright, there's a light switch here, but the light switch is on, but there aren't any lights. I intended to brighten up the whole place, but to my surprise, the lights wouldn't work. Well, maybe it hasn't been cared for in a while. Oh, that's a cute little clock. A fancy red clock, which sadly wasn't functioning. Oh, that's too bad. The place was full of exquisite, albeit aged, candelabras. Or candelabras, whatever. A generic standard lamp. Still, it was elegant and tasteful. That looks like a cellar. A wine cellar. Okay, this one I definitely recognize, but I still can't put a finger on it. I don't know. Those chairs look kind of comfy. Oh, now that is pretty. Wow, that is some complex music. It was all gibberish to me. I can sort of read it. I mean, I understand what music looks like, and I can sort of read notes if it's for a clarinet. But, for piano, I'm a little lost, honestly. It's been so long since I've played a musical instrument, I don't remember much. Oh, someone likes cigars. No, smoking can kill you, especially when the cigars are decades old. You're funny. Okay, and that's just a lamp. Huh, it's an interesting looking fireplace. Okay, same thing as before. This flue is empty. Remnants of a previous fire. I don't see any ashes. Yeah, whatever. What's this? More books. The glass was empty. Pity I could have used a drink. Just a bunch of uninteresting books. Okay. Actually, I wonder if there's anything in the drawer. Oh, it won't open. Okay. Come on. Go. There we go. Wonder how outdated this globe is. Whee! That's pretty. Well, it's not too outdated. Russia is Russia instead of USSR or whatever. Newfoundland, huh? Interesting. Lots of cool stuff around here. Just in case, I tried again, but still there was no power. Well, shoot, they either disconnected the electricity or there's a generator that I don't know about yet. I'll have to call the power company. Ooh, that's a nice clock. Most of the clocks in the house aren't working. What are these trophies? Several trophies for remarkable accomplishments adorn the room. A diploma granting the title of Construction Engineer to James T. Blackwood. Ah, that's why this house actually makes sense and is still gigantic. Okay, I like it. The huge collection of books was impressive. I would have gladly spent days going through them. Am I just visiting or something? I guess I'm just visiting. Oh well. Can I inspect the desk? I'd like to inspect the desk. Huh. Just a sec, guys. Hold on for a minute.